This video shows you how to connect a GoPro camera to your computer to the Camera Tools for Heroes app and also into RightBooth. So what we're looking at here is a Hero 8 black, and I'm just focusing on it with a webcam at the moment so you can see how I interact with it. Now, the first thing you need to do is to connect the GoPro to the computer using Bluetooth. So let me just make this a little bit bigger so you can see what I'm doing. Now with this GoPro I've factory reset it, so it's back to factory conditions. So the first thing you do is to scroll down, touch Preferences, Connections, Connect Device, GoPro app. So the camera's sat waiting to connect, and we need to run the Bluetooth settings on the computer, which is this one. So click Add Bluetooth or other device, choose Bluetooth, and this is the actual GoPro that I'm going to connect to. You can see that the connection has been successful. So now in the list you will see that we've got a GoPro correctly paired here. So that's the Bluetooth connection to Windows. The next step is to run the Camera Tools app. I've got it here, and I'm running version 1.4.4. So it's the same thing. We need to put this back into connection mode. So it's Preferences, Connections, Connect Device, GoPro app. And again, the GoPro is now sat waiting to connect to something. So the first thing you do in Camera Tools is to add the camera, choose Bluetooth, find your camera on this list, and in this case it's this one here, the 2453. Click OK. Now the camera's been added into Camera Tools, but it's still not connected. What you do is select the GoPro from the list, click the connect button. Notice that this is successfully connected, and we then pair the camera here. So the camera is now correctly connected to the Camera Tools for Heroes app. The next thing we need to do is to connect the computer to the camera's Wi-Fi. So let me just make this bigger. Now whenever you factory reset the GoPro, it will reset the password for the Wi-Fi on the actual GoPro itself. So you need to make a note of the new password. Let's find that. Scroll down, Preferences, Connections, and then if we scroll up here and look at Camera Info. Now as you can see there, we've got the camera name, which is the GP25052453, and we have a password there. So I've made a note of that password. You need to make a note of yours. So in Camera Tools we choose Connect to Wi-Fi. Now you might think that that's connected. It won't be. The first time you try this, it won't have connected there. What you need to do is go to the network list down here on Windows, and you will see the camera listed on the Wi-Fi network list. Now I've previously connected to this camera, So what I'm going to do is I'm going to disconnect here. I'm also going to forget this connection. So I'm now simulating the first time that I'm connecting to the Wi-Fi of this Hero 8. So select it, click connect, and the first time you connect it will ask you for the password. Now I'm going to enter in the password that I just wrote down earlier. Click next, and I normally say yes to this question. Windows will now connect to the GoPro Wi-Fi. Once it's connected, go back into Camera Tools and try checking media files. If everything works, you should see the list of files on your GoPro. Now, if you fail to connect at this point, there's a number of reasons for that. The first one might be that your Windows Firewall is blocking access for Camera Tools to the Wi-Fi of the GoPro. Now, on my system, I have got Bitdefender running, which is a virus checker. Now, if I look at the firewall settings and look at rules, this entry here is the Camera Tools app, and I've added it to this list so that the Camera Tools app has full access through the firewall. Now, the location of this Camera Tools app is Program Files, Camera Tools for Heroes, and it's the Hero Camera Tools.exe. So what you need to do if you've got a firewall is to allow the Hero Tools exe full access. Alternatively, you can just turn off your firewall, and that should also work as well. Some of the things you need to do in Camera Tools: in Settings, I would tick this option, reconnect cameras when connection is lost. That's quite useful for when the Wi-Fi connection is lost or the Bluetooth connection is lost. And the other option is on the command server. Make sure you tick auto start for the command server, and this will allow RightBooth to have access to the Camera Tools app when it's controlling the GoPro. Okay, let's have a look at RightBooth. Go into Settings. Make sure you set up for GoPro here. Select the GoPro tab, and RightBooth is now successfully obtaining the file list off the GoPro via the Camera Tools app. So I should be able to take a photo here. And I can also record a video. So when you switch your system on, the only thing you need to do is to run the Camera Tools app. At this point you will see that your camera is disconnected. So on the camera, go back to the connection, GoPro app, and in Camera Tools select this, click connect, and pair the camera. And you should automatically be connected to the Wi-Fi as well. And there you go. Once you've done that, you can minimize camera tools and run your RightBooth event for recording GoPro videos and taking photos. Thanks for watching.